Hi Robin with Oxy-Dry, and here we are doing the extraction step on this about 20-year-old carpet. It's had a history of the last 7 years. The folks have been renting from Home Depot and renting the carpet machine to clean the carpet. And finally I got to the point where they realized this is not working. So the carpet was looking worse and worser and worser. And anyway, lots of wicking, and I've been resolving that quite easily with the set method. This area here was really badly wicked, and it's looking wonderful. This is the extraction step with the Iron Man pad. I went over it first with a Oxy-Dry fiber pad, just sitting right there. But the carpet is really looking nice. They were thinking of replacing the carpet. They got a quote, $16,000, and decided that's not in the budget for now. So for a very small portion of that amount, they're getting it properly cleaned, and this carpet is actually many years left on it. They just needed the proper carpet cleaning. And that's what they're getting. It's going to look really good, and it'll last 10 more years, as long as they keep me, calling Oxy-Dry to come back and clean it with the set method, because it works better, it cleans better, dries faster, and lasts longer. Actually, that's actually one of our slogans actually in our advertising. Dries faster, cleans better, lasts longer. And sometimes I've had people ask me, so what's the difference between the way you clean and the way steam cleaning works? And I'll say, well, it dries faster, cleans better, and lasts longer. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. And then we all laugh, and there you go. Anyway. It's not exactly the same. It does work better in almost every case. Now, I'm not going to say that you should use the set method in every situation of a carpet that you're cleaning. But there are very rare occasions when I will say, this isn't the right method for you. Call the guy with the truck mount. I have done that, but that's very rare. It'll be when it's just a absolutely you need to burn this carpet situation. But I don't get very much of that anyway, because of the way we market and the way we price it. Just almost automatically means that we just don't get that kind of job coming in our direction, and that's fine, because I don't want them. I don't need them. That's not how you earn a living, going after the bottom feeder type jobs. At least that's my opinion. back when I was really cheap, because we started at $15 a room 30 years ago, and boy, I would get some awful carpets. But as our pricing went up and as we started to add everything to the cleaning service, the sanitizing, deodorizing, anti-allergen and protector, as we went up market, as it were, then the really awful, terrible type carpets, they just didn't come to us anymore. There's guys out there with the coupon advertising, and they can snap that up all they want. I don't think that this method is a good method that you can really effectively compete on the basis of pricing, and not because the method isn't good. The problem is you really are going to be taking more time. It takes you longer to really properly do this, and you need to price accordingly. That's been my experience anyway. And time, like I say, it takes, it's a slower process. I saw a post from somebody not long ago, a week or two ago, I guess, truck mount guy, and he was bragging about how they go into the house with two wands, dual wanding with their truck mount. They're like, oh yeah, we're in and out with the whole house, up and downstairs, everything, in and out in 45 minutes. You can really produce the volume, and indeed you can. Of course you can. But my first thought was, did you vacuum? And of course they didn't. They're all about just, pumping out the volume, and that's the business model that they have, and that's what they're after, and they can, they can price really low because they can go in there with the incredible power of the truck mount per se, and bang off the carpets like crazy. But an individual guy like you or I, who are just there's the boss. Just working on your own or whatever, you've got to approach the business a little differently. At least that's my thinking. And what we need to do is focus on the quality and what we're doing. Take your time. And what we did in order to deal with the price dropping is I put the price up, but added to the service. So, and that took some courage to do that. But when we started to do that, the clientele that we started to attract began to change, and now, we're known as being expensive, but worth it. And that's a better place to be than sort of struggling with everybody else, trying to get the cheapest people to call you, because they're never loyal to you anyway. But it depends on how you want to run your business, the philosophy you have. I just determined a long time ago that I was going to do the best I could, and I was going to include everything. And I said, you know what, if this doesn't work, then I'll fail and I'll have to go and find something else to do. But I thought, no, this is the way we're supposed to do it. I just think that we're supposed to do the best we can at whatever we do, and God will bless that. Do your best, pray that it's blessed, God takes care of the rest. And that's been my philosophy, as it were. And I think it works. Works for me anyway. Every town, wherever you guys are, if you're watching this, maybe it's different where you are. I don't know that, so I can't say that necessarily that philosophy will necessarily work in your town. I know that there's some towns where maybe you're at a place where you've got a big university and everything, and you've got all kinds of student housing and all. Well, obviously they're only going to care about price. But it depends on where you're at. Of course, you could have different levels of pricing and different levels of service in those scenarios. But anyway, you've got to feel your way in and figure out what works best for you where you are. But that's what's worked best for us where we are. You know, it's interesting because I go look back, and actually I found a bunch of my appointment books. I got to do a video about that. I can't remember to do that. Did I do that already? I found a bunch of my old appointment books, and it's really interesting to go through them. And I can actually, as I'm doing it, I can remember, because back in the day I used to use these little notebooks to write everything in. And but wow, the volume of jobs that I was doing way back in the beginning is really quite amazing. But I wasn't doing the quality I'm doing now. That's for sure. But it was interesting to just look way back 25 years ago at the appointment books and see what I was doing. And I remember one day I lost one of those appointment books, so that was fun for a week or so. Like, oh, where are you? The phone would ring. Where are you? Where are you? I lost my appointment book, so I need to know where you are. Yeah, don't do that. Of course, now we're different because everything is done through the computer. This is before we had that. We're using that, and before my wife was answering the phone. Oh, his claw's stuck. Oh. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, those were the interesting. It's interesting to look back on those appointment books, and I can actually remember some of those jobs. It's kind of funny, 20 or 25 years ago. Like, hey, wait a minute, I remember that person. Anyway, this carpet is really turning out nice. There's probably going to be a few slight stains on this carpet that will be permanent, but the wicking is gone. It doesn't look dirty anymore. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like it was steam cleaned anymore. Of course, I will post vacuum it and groom it after I do the steps, which I already pre-treated with Procyon. I've been sitting there the whole time I've been doing the basement. Lots of dwell time. I plan to use the black brush and then actually clean them. Then spray them down with the Omega Citrus and then clean them. can see, well, I can see anyway, that the pile is getting lifted very well with both the fiber pad initially, and also with this hogtail pad. The pile is lifting. There's some kind of weird color there. It looks like a wood dye, actually. That's what I think it is. That's a permanent stain if that's the case. Uh-oh, don't open that. Okay, let's go over here. Maybe we'll take a look at the pad. Oh, let's turn it this way. Well, that's a little bit grubby. So we're going to do a B-side over the traffic areas. Won't do any harm now, will it? I don't think it'll pick up much if at all, but it's a good idea just to do that, I think. Just with the most obvious areas. Boy, this carpet is looking really good here. It was really blotchy here, and it looks wonderful. I can see it really, really well. Okay, we're going to go back over the this pathway. This was a little bit soiled here, all the way over to the bathroom, in front of the bathroom door there. A little bit of an odor here in the cat bathroom. right. Yeah. Let's have a look, see, at the B side. Oh, yeah, virtually nothing on there. A little teeny bit, but not much at all. Okay, we're done. This part. So now I'm going to get rid of that thing. We'll do the steps. I've pre-treated them already with Procyon. Oh yeah, definitely still damp. Definitely wet, almost wet. So I'll be using the black brush on there first, and then we'll spray it, put the pad on, extract it. Probably do A and B side on that, or a couple of pads anyway, because it needs it. There's a lot of wicking on the steps. So and often people, and she admitted it, doesn't like vacuuming steps. I vacuum with my Shark. Give it a really good vacuuming. So anyway, I'll do that next. And anyway, in the meantime, I'll let you go. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.